Welcome to Expedition Michigan. I'm Brian Gerke. I picked up a new tent. Actually, I just did a review on Swiss Gear Elite Backpacking Series tent, all mesh body, that I've had for some time. And I was looking to replace it for the tent to be used in more, more inclement weather. Again, as I call your normal recreational camper. Not hardcore like you read about all over the internet. Probably more like the majority of you folks out there. So I wanted something that didn't pass as much wind through it when it was really breezy out or cold, something like that. So I was actually playing around with the store not too long ago, actually in Walmart, and came across their Ozark Trail 2-person 4-season backpacking tent. Now, there's a lot of reviews about this tent out there. Most of them, again, are on Walmart's website. There is another review out there on YouTube I thought was really, really good. So take this review for what it's worth. But I haven't even been into this tent yet, so we'll go through and we'll unpack it. Initial thoughts as far as a backpacking tent, probably not so much. But we'll see as we take it apart what we can do with some of the things. Again, I'm a dual sport motorcycle rider, so I can probably take the components, poles, usually ride along in my backpack. The tent and Rainfly body, probably go in the saddlebags that I use.
Rainfly. This is the yellow tent, it does also come in orange. The poles, look like normal size poles, they're not real big ones, they're not real small, probably 3/8 inch poles. Not measuring them, but there they are. And it comes with some steel tent stakes. Basically, while I have to be at the store,
Some of these ultralight aluminum tent stakes. Thought maybe we'd try them. They had them on clearance. They're $4 for $1, so I'm like, what the heck? Might as well pick up a couple of them. Again, these weigh virtually nothing. They actually weigh a lot less than the stakes that come with it. So, look back. Now let's see what we have here. For a backpacking tent, but again, you get what you pay for. This one I think I picked up, it was around $40, 40, 45, something like that. For the money, I think it's got a lot of features as I'm looking. It does have a door on both sides. I see as I get it up. We're putting it up. I'll get quicker as I get used to putting it up. The only thing I see right now, my initial thought as I put this thing up, is on the floor. It does have a nice bathtub type floor. It's a nice nylon, similar to what the sides are made out of, just feels a little thicker. But they do have a seam in the back. To make the tent wider, they seamed the floor. Now it is taped, double stitched, and I use a footprint, so I don't think I'll ever have an issue with it, being that it does have a seam on the floor. But for people that are serious hikers, backpackers, going to be in real wet areas, it might not be the best investment. That's the first thing I see that I don't particularly care for about this tent. Like I said, other than the weight, it is a little heavy, and I'm a little disappointed that it was packed down a little smaller. But again, it is what it is, and you get what you pay for. Put the Rainfly on it and see what I think about that. Rainfly looks pretty good. Again, it's seam sealed. It's got seam tape on it on each side of it. The only issue I found with it is one of the buckles. It has a little quick snap together, plastic buckles. They'll snap it down here in the corners. One of those is broken. Again, not a big deal. The information's in there. I'm sure they'll send me a new one. I'll just run to the hardware store and spend 25 cents to buy another one. Again, not a real big deal. For the time being, I just tied it in a loop and ran another stake down. Works fine. But plenty of room underneath the vestibules here. one on each side, front and back, for the doors. So if there were 2 people, plenty of room for gear. Actually, more room than really what I need. Overall, you know, when I look at this tent, again, for the money, it's a good tent. Looks like it'll keep the weather off you, and that's really what you want. You know, is it light enough for a backpacking expedition by yourself? No. I mean, you're gonna have to buy a definitely more expensive tent. I would think, to get really, if that's the quality that you're looking for. But again, for what I'm gonna do, a little bit of dirt bike riding and a little bit of camping here and there, and some state forest, and it'll do what I need it to do, definitely. Is it a sure winner and a replacement for my Swiss gear that I did a review on earlier? I don't know. Right now, I'm thinking not. But again, that was a lot of tent for the money back in the day. Now they do sell. Ozark Trail does have an aluminum pole version that would be lighter, and I think the dimensions are a little bit different. But the fabric's nice and heavy. You know, and there's not going to be the cross breeze issues that I have with the other tent in this one. So if I was planning on being more inclement weather and didn't have a problem, you know, packing this thing, then this would be the one I would take. My next trip, I think I bought this one to try it out and take it with me and see what I think about it. Maybe it'll grow on me. Definitely plenty of room inside. I don't have an issue with space in this one. So, but you know, overall, it's a nice tent. It's got some vents up here, Velcro shut if you need to. Other doors on the back side. It's all mesh, you know, mesh upper body. So nice, like I said, nice bathtub style floor. But here is that seam I was talking about. It shows up here in the camera. You know, you can see about 3 inches in or so. They seamed the material and taped it. I don't know if that's the way all these are designed, or if it just happened to be in production. This is the way this one was built. But that's what we got there. Some little pockets in the corners. So the other door opening on the other side.